Welcome back to the channel, all of you National Football League fans, pop culture enthusiasts, and Taylor Swift fans. This evening, we are going to present an enormous story that combines music, football, Hollywood, and romance into a single narrative. Taylor Swift will be making a rare appearance on television in order to discuss the plans for her upcoming wedding to Travis Kelce at the same time that Patrick Mahomes, the Kelce brothers, and even Jimmy Fallon are contributing their voices to the discussion. You should press that like button, click the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell in order to ensure that you never miss any of the latest developments in the love story of Taylor and Travis. The love story is causing a stir in the National Football League, NFL, and the entertainment industry as a whole, and you won't want to miss out on any of the twists and turns. You should believe me when I say that you will not want to miss a single second of this. We should get started as soon as possible. To begin, Uptown Taylor Swift is preparing to take center stage by way of a rare interview on the Graham Norton Show. That is correct, you heard me correctly. On October 3rd at 10:40 p.m., Taylor will be appearing on BBC One to discuss her plans for her wedding with Travis Kelce. This is a departure from her usual behavior, as she is typically very secretive about her personal life. She is not only doing that, she is also working to promote her most recent album, which is called The Life of a Showgirl. Is it possible for you to imagine? This interview covers a wide range of topics, including discussions about wedding plans and new music. There is already speculation among fans. Is she going to let out any information about the wedding? Will we be given a date that is officially recognized, or is she behaving as she always does by maintaining a sense of mystery? And she is making an appearance accompanied by others. Cillian Murphy, Greta Lee, Jodie Turner-Smith, Donald Gleason, and Louis Capaldi are just a few of the celebrities who will make an appearance on the episode. Let's be honest though, that is an incredibly powerful lineup. Swifties are tuning in for one reason only. They want to know the latest gossip about Taylor and Travis's wedding. What sort of information do you think she will disclose? Leave a comment in the section below with your predictions, and we will see who is correct when the episode is broadcast. In the meantime, on the New Heights podcast, Travis Kelce and his brother, Jason Kelce, were unable to resist discussing the significant moment that Taylor had on television. However, as is typical for Kelce, Taylor was not the only person involved in the situation. It became a hilarious parenting segment that focused on the topic of how they were trying to potty train their children. Jason was in the process of breaking down the difficulties, imparting suggestions, and naturally, Travis made his own contributions by offering his own outrageous opinions. Fans adore the Kelce brothers not only because they are stars in the NFL, but also because they are relatable guys who experience these human and humorous moments. After that, the discussion turned to the subject of planning a wedding. Jason provided Travis with some words of wisdom that came from the depths of his heart. Do not allow yourself to become overly concerned with the little things. Meanwhile, Travis made a joke that he is currently concentrating on winning games, but that he is also considering a significant detail: live music at the wedding. Now, let's suppose that you can imagine that. Taylor Swift, who is considered to be one of the best performers alive today, decided to have live music at her own wedding. Would she perform a song at her own ceremony? Or will Travis surprise her by having a band play for her? The number of options available to you is limitless. Travis is not solely thinking about wedding bells, of course. There are other things occupying his thoughts. Additionally, during the podcast, he discussed the Kansas City Chiefs' difficult beginning to the season, which included a record of 0 wins and 2 losses. He emphasized the significance of assuming responsibility and made no attempt to conceal the fact that the team had failed to capitalize on several significant opportunities. Fans hold him in such high regard because of his honesty. He is taking responsibility for his actions and declaring, "We must strive to be better," rather than simply placing the blame on others. Chiefs Kingdom is hoping that they can turn things around quickly, with Patrick Mahomes leading the way and Kelce determined to improve. However, this is the question that needs to be answered. Do you think that Taylor is being distracted by all of the media attention he is receiving, or is it actually serving as a source of motivation for him? In the comments, please share your thoughts on the matter. Then Jimmy Fallon made an unexpected appearance on the podcast as a guest. He told a comical story about throwing Travis's golf putter into a lake during a tournament, which lit up the room with his classic sense of humor. It is strange, but Travis claims that his game got got better following that. The conversation between Fallon and the Kelces was absolutely priceless. It was as if a late night talk show had been combined with a conversation that would take place in a locker room, bringing together comedy, football, and celebrity culture in the most effective manner possible. This is the point at which things start to become interesting. In reality, Taylor Swift did go to a game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, but she did so without anyone knowing about it. That is absolutely correct. There will be no grand entrance and no spotlight. In order to maintain a low profile, she was escorted inside by security in a discreet manner. The supporters of the team began to speculate right away. Did she do this because of safety, privacy, or because she was attempting to avoid overshadowing the game itself? Her presence was still considered to be a significant news event once it was leaked, regardless of the cause. And this is where things get interesting. Every single time that Taylor makes an appearance at a game, the number of viewers increases. That is the rapid effect that occurs. The National Football League has never experienced anything similar to this before. As it turns out, not all of the circumstances were ideal. Following the Chiefs' loss to the Eagles, Travis was subjected to a great deal of criticism because of a drop pass that he had committed. This mistake could have turned the game around. As a way to respond, he took responsibility for the error, acknowledging that he was frustrated and vowing to make improvements in the future. What makes him a leader is his sense of responsibility, which he displays both on the field and in his personal life. However, it also escalates the level of risk involved. When Taylor is around, the pressure to succeed is even greater. Not only has their engagement drawn the attention of fans, it has also helped to increase the popularity of the National Football League. All of a sudden, there are people who have never watched football before who are tuning in just to catch a glimpse of Taylor in the stands. The connection between sports and music has never been more robust than it is today, and Travis is taking full advantage of this fact in all aspects of his life, from interviews to business ventures. He is openly embracing their love story as an integral part of his identity. As we are on the subject of new business ventures, Travis and Patrick Mahomes recently launched a new steakhouse in Kansas City that is called 1587 Prime. And yes, there are some touches that are inspired by Taylor Swift. Their personal lives are, in the most literal sense, on display, whether it be through their artwork or through the items on the menu. Timing of the grand opening was excellent as it coincided with the moment that all the excitement surrounding Taylor and the Kansas City Chiefs had reached its peak. As a result, it is currently one of the most popular places to be in Kansas City. In addition to the already overwhelming amount of things that he had to deal with, Travis was involved in intense argument with Tart, who was a player for the Chargers on the field. Travis maintained his composure despite the fact that Tart was penalized for his actions. He attempted to de-escalate the situation by encouraging the referees to intervene rather than allowing it to spiral out of control. That composure was evidence of maturity. His emotions aren't taking over even when the situation is stressful. Therefore, what are all of these things intended to convey? On television, which is broadcast across the country, Taylor Swift is getting candid. Travis Kelce is currently attempting to balance planning his wedding, dealing with challenges in the National Football League, and working on his business ventures. Sprash, as well as Patrick Mahomes and Jason Kelce, are included in the mix. And you have created one of the most captivating celebrity sports crossovers in the history of the world. This is all happening while their love story continues to dominate headlines. I would like to express my gratitude to you if you have made it this far. You are the most valuable player on the team. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment with your opinions on Taylor and Travis's plans for their wedding, and subscribe so that you do not miss out on our next in-depth analysis of the drama that is taking place in Hollywood, the music industry, and the world of sports. Keep an eye out for more because the story is only just beginning, so there is more to come before we meet again.